Hello. This is the news at 2:35. I'm Manabtish. The top story. A new species of human has been discovered. According to reports released by the National Institute for Neanthropic Findings, or NIFNAF, the discovery marks the most significant human finding since Wally. Experts have long suspected the existence of the species, whose Latin name is materfamilias. But the breakthrough came this week, after artists' impressions were matched with real-life human specimens. Our special correspondent, Donna Wally, reports.
It was in a building similar to this one behind me that scientists made the astonishing discovery of a new species of human. The materfamilias, street name Mum, thought to be a highly advanced form of Homo sapien, adapted to loving, caring and multitasking, dates back approximately 200,000 years, providing a twist in the story of human evolution. Dr. Lanther Black led the team of researchers at NIFNAF.
For decades you've been working with these artist impressions of the mum, which presented two primary obstacles in identification, namely, the frequent occurrence of these triangular formations at the base of the spine and these helical areoles extending from the skull. But through a process called ocular obfuscation, which basically means blurring the eyes whilst looking at the images, we were able to identify these triangles as skirts and these areoles as hair.
Ocular obfuscation allowed scientists to identify living specimens matching the drawings, which led to some interesting findings. It turns out that the mum has a very different heart to the rest of the species. This adaptation allows her to love unconditionally in a way that would be considered surprising for the average human. When she finds crayon graffiti on the living room wall, when her child refuses to eat any of the 5 meals she has cooked it, or even when it gets its head stuck in the banister, she's able to continue to love it. An MRI scan revealed further differences in the brain of the mum.
We observed a significantly higher proportion of grey matter in the temporoparietal junction, which could explain the mum's capacity for almost complete selflessness when it comes to her children. She's able to worry about them almost continuously for years at a time, whilst giving herself barely a second thought. There's also a sizable difference in the amygdala, which is the area of the brain responsible for memory. This is what we believe allows the mum to remember where her children are supposed to be at all times, where their other shoe is, and what vegetables they're willing to eat on any given week.
The mum certainly seems to be a remarkable being, so the big question on everybody's lips, now that this special human has been discovered, should we have a day to celebrate her? All we know for sure is, mum's the word. I'm Donna Wally for the news at 2:35.
Fascinating stuff, I'm sure you'll agree. Now, Donna, you mentioned there a specific day to celebrate the mum. If that would go ahead, when might that be?
March 22nd.
March 22nd. Fantastic. Very specific. So if you think that you might have a mum in your life, then be sure to celebrate her on March 22nd. Coming up next, could guacamole save your life?